Whoops. Oh, look at that. The little baby is calm now. Little baby Amy, who is now sitting on my lap and being all cute. She's a good little baby now. Because she's calm. I ate some food and I watched an episode of Peacemaker. Now it is time to go back into Alan Wake because I really like my spooky games and this game is pretty damn good. The fuck is going on? What the fuck was happening there? What was going on with my what? Huh? I don't. What the fuck? This headset's weird, bro. All right, last. What was the last thing I was doing? Even though I found an inventory space upgrade, I'm still full on everything. Fuck. Okay, so can't get in there, and I can't get in there. I should be switching over to Alan at some point soon, but at the same time, I knew there was stations there. This is in Cauldron Lake. I need the bolt cutters to get in here, and there was another location here. Okay. Where's my goal? Go to the sheriff station. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna leave. We're gonna head to the car and get out of here. We'll do Cauldron Lake first since there's only one location I have to go there. Only one location here that I need to use this on, and I think this should also contain the last of um the nursery rhyme puzzles, I think, and there's a cache in there I gotta grab. So from where I am, okay, okay, all right, it's close. It's close. That's good.
go. Let me in. There we go. What does that say? Blood murder mystery. Something about the water.
There's another lunchbox.
Hello. His hair was longer than I remembered, blowing gently in the cool night breeze. I put my hand to his cheek to confirm that he was indeed real, and he was. He was real. Feeling his handsome beard, wild but neatly trimmed beneath my fingers, proved it. You're back, I breathed. Yes, I'm back. I wasn't cold any longer. One more. There is one more in Cauldron Lake. Oh, I hope it's here. Ooh, wait. Weapon upgrades. What can I get for the rifle? Consecutive successful hits will significantly reduce the time between shots. Stand still to enter an improved focus mode. This mode grants perfect accuracy. Bullet shots towards the enemy weak spots deal increased damage. Bullets penetrate the darkness's shield. They're all kind of good, but I'm leaning on feedback loop.
Saga fired the rifle, hit the Taken again, pulled back the bolt to reload. She fired again, another hit, faster, again, yet faster, again. A strange, lethal feedback loop forming, speeding up.
Cool. The last lunchbox has to be in here somewhere. Not in this specific building, mind you, but like in this area. Nope. Cash must be inside the building. Seizure notice. Oh. Nice.
There's another cult stash.
What? Window, twister, castle, bridge. Castle with a 3. Under a bridge. Past a dead thing. A dead deer, maybe? Huh? What The fuck? See something through a window?
Animals stayed away from the water's edge as if to avoid some unseen submerged predator waiting just below the dark surface. They never drank the water from the lake. Birds flew around it, never over. Darkness flowed from Cauldron Lake. Gaze in the black mirror of the lake, you'd see it all around you, and you'd understand. It was already out, already where you were. It was already too late. Cauldron Lake used to be alive with people. Beautiful forest, hiking trails leading to stunning vistas. Then the government put up a fence, kept the people out.
Fuck the
Volcanic
government.
gas, they said. They didn't want anyone knowing the truth. The lake wasn't a lake at all. The dark water a mask to hide the hungry, bottomless ocean below. A fence couldn't stop the flood that was coming. Nothing could. The return of the nightmare rising from the depths.
Oh, that's all of past radio shows. I'm missing one all of the Gods of Asgard and various artists. Aw. No, and there's only one more Koleskazad. There's only gonna be one more. That also makes me sad. No, I want more. Fuck, this is the best part. Let me guess. Is this the one where the things are for later? Yep, not even gonna scroll over them. Okay. It's this. Where the fuck is this supposed to go? I really don't know. I I'm stumped. I'm not gonna look up the solution. I just want to see how you start it. The fuck? Okay. So I need to find a child's play area? I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I need to fucking turn the brightness up just a little bit. past the swing set. Really? Huh. Day 1. Some weird animal tried to break into our clubhouse. It was scary. Max hit it off with a big stick and it ran away. I thought it was a squirrel before. Our candy stash has gone missing. Maybe it was the squirrel? Max found candy wrapper in the woods. There was some big poops there. It wasn't the squirrel. Max has gone missing. Oh, fuck. Beware the wicked witch. One person is the wicked witch. Everybody else has to run and hide. When the witch says, beware me, everyone has to change places. If you go to someone else's hiding place, you can tag them to kill them. Don't get tagged and killed. If the wicked witch finds you, you're dead. If you find the witch's lair, she is caught. Burn the witch. So it's like hide and seek, so with extra steps. But, okay, so... Hold on, let me make sure I got it right. So I'm supposed to look out the window, see that thing in the distance that I can barely fucking see right now, that I guess represents the Twister. Twister, through the house marked number 3, under bridge, past cave, past a gnome mansion, past a dead thing, tree number 2. Okay, so the start of this is that. So you're supposed to see this thing and go through the house marked 3. This is where this is all I looked up. I don't know the rest from here. So it said under a bridge, under the fallen tree. Can I even go into this? Oh, I can. Okay. Ah, there's little reminders. Okay, so under the bridge, past a cave, past a spike. What would the cave be? The house? Assuming it's the house, it would go this way. There's no way around. Nope.
Another rhyme.
Oh, hello. Is the final doll in here? Birds watching you like in that movie, but protective, not attacking. Mythical inspiration. Guardian spirits, Norse mythology or ancient Egyptian. Corvus corax from the family Corvidae. Research symbolism and uses. Elements. Stalking monster. Watchful birds. Stakes can't be too high for both risk management and fruitful outcomes. Make sure the rhyming is looser this time. Need to test this approach for possibly more ambiguous interpretational results. More ambiguous? What's the rhyme this time? Our hero, courageous and true, stalked by the monster hatching through. The clever crow caused their warning and keeps an eye on the battle forming. With the fight is done and over, the hero and the crows reap the rewards left for her. Our hero. Okay, so hero, bro. Assuming maiden,
Keep trying.
mother.
Ugh.
Child.
No.
Our hero courageous and seduced.
Sure.
Ha! Oof! Punched a hole right through his guts. I gotta say, it is pretty fucking both awesome and slightly disturbing when I watch like the
Charmed,
skin
I'm
get
sure.
fucking peeled off the dude when I shoot their weak spots. Cauldron Lake closed. The majority of the scenic, beloved Cauldron Lake area was fenced off as an access restricted as government agencies take over. Tuesday, the unthinkable happened over the weekend as local tourist destination and beloved fishing spot Cauldron Lake was cord cordoned off by government officials, setting seismic disturbances in the area. The Federal Bureau of Control has limited access for the foreseeable future when asked by the amount or bleh, bleh, bleh. When asked by about the effect. Why does that feel wrong? That feels like that's worded wrong. When asked by about the effects this closure will have on the region as a tourist destination, the FBC spokesperson expressed profound regret on the impact this may or may not have on the local economy. This comes as a shock to locals who have enjoyed campground and fishing access around the lake for generations. When interviewing residents around town to get a feel for the reception, it was clear that the tensions were running high. This is an absolute outrage, said Kathy Waller, lifelong Bright Falls resident and volcanologist. There has been no documented volcanic activity in this region for millennia. The only seismic activity going down here is when the Kellas take their 4x4s for a joyride on the hiking paths. I bought a season camp pass, said Ed Randall of Water E Native. I sure hope these feds reimburse me my $350, but I'm not holding my breath. In addition to the inconvenience and anger locals are feeling, there is concern as to what this means for the future. Joe and Cindy just put all their savings into that convenience store for the campground. What happens to them? What happens to all the businesses around here that rely on out-of-towners? People are scared and they want answers. Eviction notice effective immediately. Oh, fuck. The Federal Bureau of Control has designated this area to be vacated as a matter of public health and safety. Failure to comply with this crime resulted in the swift. Bright Falls Bookstore Raffle Bonanza. Anyone looking for a gift for the reader in their life would do well to visit Bright Falls Bookstore this weekend in an effort to clear out the stock room. Bright Falls Bookstore is raffling off hundreds of old books and collections, including many signed books and considered collector's editions. All proceeds will go towards renovating the bookstore and charitable donations to students' literacy programs. Tickets for the raffle will be on 9. It's blah blah blah. Okay. Is your email hacker-proof? Too many hackers. I'm not going to read this. This just seems pointless. Dear Head,
Hello, dear.
this is absolutely not pointless. I will pet every head. It's supposed to be the sound of the fan going because it's very clearly not going. What is that sound? Also, I did not solve the thing. Now I am lost again. Hold on, I'm going back the way I came. Under the thing, past the cave. What could the cave be? Is it this? I think it knows where I am, but I don't think it can get to me.
Surface. No. Too many places to hide. Hide it.
I don't know what that music cue meant. I also have not found any of the things that I don't. What the fuck? I'm fucking looking this up because I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out for the life of me. I don't see anything pointy that it would be pointing that it's. I don't. What the fuck is the little castle thing supposed to be? And what's the cave? Wait. Okay, so I was supposed to come out here. What is the cave supposed to be? What the fuck is the cave? That's the tower, apparently. Take a right at the gazebo. Truck. Trees with numbers painted on them. Huh? That was fucking terrible. I had to look that up. I had to look that up because that made no fucking sense. I'm genuinely pissed that I had to look that up because that makes no fucking sense to me. So that's the tower. I guess because it's a pointy building, but it's not a tower, it's a gazebo. I still have no idea what the fuck the cave is supposed to be. The truck represented the skeleton? It was slightly logical at the start with like going through the cabin. That's it though. The rest made no fucking sense. That was terrible. I don't care. That was stupid. Yeah, give me my shit. Okay, this one was actually pretty fun, much better than the math tests. I don't know if I would say it was better than the math test or not, because I kind of fucking hated that. We still are missing one doll. The Cauldron Lake rhymes are still missing one. The Watery rhymes are missing one. Bright Falls, one. One. For what are these and who made them? I'm not sure where to find that last one. And all the Cauldron Lakes stashes. Okay. So we're done with that. There are a few things I haven't checked out, though. Hold on. Wait, was that everything here? Was that seriously everything? Fuck! I thought I'd at least find the fucking last... Oh, man. Door's not even locked. It's blocked off by a fucking chair. I thought for sure I'd find something else here. So I'm still missing one lunchbox. And one nursery rhyme, and I don't know if I'm ever going to come back to this spot. I don't want to search the entire fucking thing to find it, but I have no idea where it would be. Pretty sure I've been to every area. Nothing marked on my map demanding me to come that way. No point of interest or anything like that. Do I dare look up all the locations? You know what? If I do that, I'm gonna do it on my own time. If I can't find it in this playthrough, I'll do it on my own time. Which, fuck, that sucks. You don't see me? We don't gotta fight.
Sleeping out.
Too watery. So, can't get to the lighthouse from here. There's something going on with my trailer. I need the bolt cutters to get into here and here. And that should be the last thing. Let's go. This does make me really wish I could drive the car like you could in the old games, like in the first game. Don't get me wrong, the vehicle controls were not exactly the best thing on the planet, but like, oh fuck me, were they better than this shit. Fast as I'm allowed to move is a leisurely jog.
More of those rhymes.
The old man who could not see had no children of his own, so he cared for a fawn not yet grown, for the deer for him was dear, and filled his life with love. Dear elder.
Okay.
Shutting it. Through some.
Holy shit. I don't know how his eyes stayed intact there. I'll be right back.
Hey, another charm.
Deerfest charm significantly increases time before darkness shields regenerate. straight shot from here, thankfully. I got scared for a second hearing that laughter, and I just remembered that's just the fucking parade float I had to build.
Another one of those cult boxes.
Angle! Darkness and rain! Waiting! Calling out! Too late! All this had undone!
Yeah. Oh, fuck. This is such a trippy fucking effect. It looks great. Fuck me. Also, I have how many of these? Spare parts. I'm assuming it means what's in the back here, right? So what's for the Ferris wheel, what's for the rockets, and what's for the bumper cars? Two, three. Four, five. Five. Okay, so the first one is 9. The first number is 5. So 5 of those things for the bleh. You know what I'm trying to say. So how many of these do we have? 1, 2. I know there's more. 3, 4. Having fun yet? Yeah. I've been having fun. 5. Wait, no. Fuck, I lost count. Okay, hold on. So it was 5. 1, 2. 3, 4. Okay, so 5, 4. 1, 2. Let's see any more bumper boats. So 542? Is that it? Is that the code? 542? Ah! Big brain. I'm putting it in writing here that Operation Bigger is Better is simply not possible for from an engineering perspective. I know he loves his crazy ideas, but his schematic looks like a damn comic book. Charlene drew it for him, didn't she? It can't be done. And all the nursery rhymes and water. Okay. Yeah. I guess we're done here. I guess we're done here then. I don't understand why this is still considered a point of interest when I did the thing that involved the story of it. I need to get out of here, and I went the wrong way. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna put us back in Bright Falls, but as soon as we're done in as soon as I'm back from Bright Falls... Oh wait, hold on. All the these ones. Falls apparently? Oh, okay. Whoops. You're not Ahti. You'll never be as good as Ahti. Bright Falls. So I'm still missing a cache up in Bright Falls, which is fucking how. How am I missing a stash if there's no stash appearing on the map? There's got to be some part of this area I haven't seen yet. Regardless of that, it is now time to switch to Alan Wake and see what's going on his end. I'm sorry, were Alan's eyes pure white for me, or am I crazy? Go to Parliament Tower. I'll say this much, between the two characters, I think I still enjoy Alan Wake's gameplay more than Saga's, just because I feel like Alan's puzzles are more interesting to solve because they all revolve around like the light mechanic and the plot room mechanic, which is just like so fucking sick and cool to use.
Go to hell!
Greetings from Hollywood. Hey, Alice. Whoa, scrolling looks so weird. Hey, Alice. I'm more a fish out of out of water in Hollywood than I ever was in the Pacific Northwest wilderness. Jesus Christ. Fuck, that's so bizarre and actually like nauseating to read. These yuppies with their glow-in-the-dark teeth couldn't be more fake if they had 6 fingers, and everything is so fucking great and all, even when it's in fact the opposite. More than once I've thrown up in my mouth during meetings with these movie exec jerks. But I gotta be here to look after Al's legacy. Everyone wanted to gobble up the film rights for the Casey books, and they have moronic ideas of what to do with them. It's my duty to herd this horde of tan zombies into the general direction of something resembling good taste. I'm painfully aware of how deeply Al would have hated adaptations if they didn't do justice to his vision. He was a master of hating things deeply, for good reasons. I mean, that's why we loved him so much, right? Anyway, gotta hop on another video call now to talk about casting. Your pal, Barry. Joined a cult from Barry Wheeler. Hey, Alice, you're gonna think I've been replaced by an evil double, but I have joined a cult and I love it. Joking about it being a cult kind of blessed wellness retreat. Working with Al or the Andersons was tough sometimes, but these movie biz types are insane. My stress levels were through the roof, but then I was tipped off about about the retreat. The best decision I have ever made. I have never felt this good and well healthy. the guy who runs this place, Chester, is a goddamn miracle worker, not a wacko in any way. I know you think I'm full of shit, but I have lost a ton of weight. You wouldn't recognize me. Chester says I'm lucky to have ended up here, that something bad would have happened to me if I had stayed in New York. I believe him. I wasn't feeling great after everything that happened, especially after those FBC creepos wanted to chat with me. And wait, FBC? Does he mean the FDC? Enough to turn anyone into a conspiracy nut. I hope you are good over there. Come visit me anytime. West Coast is not as bad as I made it sound in my earlier mails. Your pal Barry. These are all from Barry. Hey Alice, checking in because I haven't heard from you. Everything good back there? I've been trapped in nonstop meetings with no breaks. Open kimono. I have considered peeing in a mug, and lunches be damned. How these people ever get a movie made when all they do is sit in meetings is beyond me. Your pal Barry. Hey Alice, Shark Circling. They want to turn what happened to Al into a movie and or a TV show and or get this, a fucking video game. I told them to fuck off. Also, in case you hear about this from someone else, a true crime writer named Tammy Booker is working on a book about Al. I hunted down her publishers and told them we'll sue. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Your pal Barry. Hey Alice, everything good with you back home? Just checking in. Tried to call but couldn't reach you. You are probably just deep in your creative process. I know how you artists get when you're in the middle of your projects. Everything else disappears. If you call back and can't reach me, I'm doing whatever it is an executive producer is supposed to do. Still a mystery to me. Oh, and if you want me to help with any business related to your exhibition, just say the word. Your pal, Barry. I am really happy that Barry was constantly checking in with Alice. Barry was a real stand-up guy. Kind of came across as sleazy at the start, but he generally warmed up to me. Just a really great character.
For
Hello.
months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, the shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in, even after he moved out west.
And that's the Barry we love.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
Purpose is strength.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
Part 2, the comeback. Weakness is clarity.
There was
Search.
something
Clarity is
in the
purpose.
dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for. There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
There was a flash of a face. Yeah, there was again.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end. Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript. The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice. Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of initiation.
Initiation 7. Masks. It's getting weirder and weirder and weirder. And I'm just getting more into it because, to be honest with you, I'm loving it so far.
I don't have time for this, so let's get over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors. Peeking in. Reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our Night Springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wake.
Whatever you say. Door, Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
Oh, Jesus, this fucking studio's flooded now.
Alan Wake. 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 Alan Wake.
I couldn't get in. I was missing something.
Wake. Alan, wake. This is my story. Wake. You will never escape. Wake. Wake. I need the words. Alan, wake. Wake.
Hurry, Tom. Here is the light at the end of the tunnel.
Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta onward, said the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Door didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Sehän olisikin.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yöten Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear? That it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need
Sorry.
to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos you artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
What? 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 Did I not go the right way? And accidentally ended the chapter?
To get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find a murder site. Zane would know where to find one.
What? What about it? What happened to the... I don't understand. I needed to get a shoebox in the basement, but I didn't do that. I didn't mean to end the chapter, but I feel like I can't go back now? The fuck happened? Did I mess up? What?
Door wouldn't budge.
Did I fuck up? I don't understand. This map makes no fucking sense. I can't tell if I messed up or not. I don't understand what happened. I guess I just have to continue.
Inside this messy maze of blood trails I was chasing the cult through, I ran into the filmmaker, Thomas Zane, an esoteric bohemian with a hard-on for acts of cruelty performed in the name of occult nonsense. A director wants to control every aspect of the world in their films. Is the cult leader any different? Was Zane just another alias for Scratch? There was a rumor that Wake and Zane had been working on something together. I was going to get the truth out of Zane with whatever means necessary.
Come on.
Had I chosen to pursue the cult, or had they chosen me for some unknowable purpose? To be a demon, to sort the clues based on my interpretation, to change that which I observed. It was all a play. Shadows on the wall of the cave, an echo of the true events that happened somewhere else. Was I there to watch the shadows, or was I a shadow too? In a performance set up for someone else.
Zane's room, 665, was upstairs. The elevator would take me there.
Fuck.
Something told me Zane wouldn't be happy to see me this time. I'm in control now. The second you try anything, I will shoot you in the head. Scratch wrote Return, not me. You're a fucking liar.
You'd given up. You stopped writing. You said it was too dangerous, that we didn't deserve to get out. And then he showed up. Scratch. He promised to write. To get me the hell out of here. He was magnificent. A visionary. I mean, it was art. Then, when he finished, he took Return and left me behind.
It's still here, and so is he.
I know I fucked up. But you can still catch him before he gets out. Before he gets to your wife. When you get to him, don't hesitate. Kill the bastard for what he did to us. There's a murder site in my cinema where my film Nightless Night is playing.
What the fuck?
I told you not to try anything!
Jesus fucking Christ. This is, again, like one of those things where I'm kind of...
Oh, mercy.
Oh.
Thousands have gone missing. Beyond the labyrinth of me. When you're lost in your own company.
Is light shining out from the hole in his head?
And cut. Oh. Now that is drama.
Again, what the actual
fuck?
Yeah!
I had a million questions about Zane, but I had more pressing concerns.
Thank you! Alan is as lost as I am! What the fuck?! So is this like a situation of you can use the writing or like whatever is your I guess your talent to change the reality in the dark place as well? That's my theory. Like this Thomas Zane guy who looks just like Alan, who could just be Scratch or someone else. Oh my god, did he like... I don't know, use his talent as a screenwriter to come up with that and then let himself still keep being alive? Is that how that works in this place? I don't fucking know. This world is so nuts. Let's do this. Sorry, I was getting some water and a snack. I'll be muting my mic so you guys don't have to hear me munching on my chips, but... yeah, what the fuck?
I had to find the movie theater Poet Cinema. The next murder site was there. Zane had created the film in tandem with Return to escape the dark place.
Amy, why are you like this? What was that? Huh.
I could see the searchlight beams of the movie theater on the far side of the plaza.
I have that shit lit up like the Fox logo. I see how it is. If nothing else, the man cares about his showmanship. No steering, no words, no control. The fuck? Fuck you, buddy.
I couldn't get in. I was missing something.
What was I missing?
cinema lobby was a gateway to other realities on the silver screen. I could set a scene here.
I felt like I'd been on this case looking for the cult of the word for a lifetime or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved acts of violence and fade back into the night, leaving behind bloody crime scenes and clues heavy with obscure meanings that led nowhere. Arriving at the cinema, I felt a monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me, ready to open its jaws and swallow me whole.
This place had significance to the cult. There was something to use there. I needed a new draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of scratch. The first step toward the murder site. I was making progress. Someone had barricaded themselves in the room.
How do you run from an idea, from a thought, from a story that lives in your head? You can't escape your fears. You carry your monsters with you. The devil is back. It's in you. You're running right back to it. A loop. I have to stop. Stop running. Stop writing. I won't run, in other words. It's too dangerous. Only horror comes out of it. People get hurt. I would let the currents of this ocean wash me away. But what if I forget why I stopped? What if I forget I stopped it all? That is fucked up. If that happens, I'll start writing again.
Did I stop writing at some point? I can't stop. There's too much at stake.
Alan, you are about to kill so many people if you do continue writing. Shut the fuck up and stop. Clearly, that is the answer. Average Florida high school bathroom. Hello?
I was missing something.
Hello?
Do you a lot of good to talk, buddy.
It was an initiation ceremony. Or so we made our new members believe. Two of New York's finest. They had performed endless favors to earn their place among us. We had something special waiting for them. And something very special for you, Alex Casey.
Who's your leader? Alan Wake? Scratch? Zane? Give me a name!
You will meet him soon enough.
There was no end to the corruption. It fit the genre, so I'd use it.
Jesus Christ. Okay, this is not what I was expecting. More of that painting of the fucking woman, or not even woman, just like figure being absolutely decimated.
Legends circling Thomas Zane were a bottomless rabbit hole. I'd done some digging. To film freaks, he was a mythic auteur in the art house cinema. A rising star coming to America from Finland. But he only created one film, Tom the Poet, before he went missing, mirroring the vanishing of the main character in the movie, played by himself. The biggest mystery was around his lost film, an early work made in Finland, Nightless Night, rumored to have mystic properties. Some claimed it was a snuff film, that the ritual murder in the film was an actual murder. There were no known surviving copies, but the cult chased it as if it were their unholy grail. Just like Wake's books were.
Why did the audio get like super fucked up there towards the end there? Was that just in my headset or was it the stream? Nope, that was my headset messing up. Weird. Cult of the Word.
The story was affecting the scene.
Alan, there's nothing there.
Oh.
Wake. I just want to go. Wake. Wake. Wake.
Following your master into La La Land. A sad bunch of clowns in funny masks and hoods pretending to be a secret society.
Maybe it is you who's playing a role, Mr. Casey. A role carefully laid out for you. A puppet blindly performing the ritual steps for the glory of the cult. Huh?
What the fuck have you been smoking?
Nightless Night. A clip of the lost film survived. You will see, Mr. Casey. In the Nightless Night, you will finally see.
Nightless Night was Zane's film. It played a role in this story.
What happens when it's New York's finest? I thought there would be something on the stage, but I guess not. Right, bitch, fuck off.
Zane was in the clip holding my lamp. Was he playing me in his film? Zane's lamp on the screen had no light. I could transfer the light in my lamp to his. The light of the lamp shone out of the screen and revealed the door.
Whoa, that is fucking cool. That's so fucking cool.
I was back out into the night. The seedy alley away from prying eyes was a good scene for dark deeds.
Fuck, I want to put stuff away, but there's nothing really in here that I want to put away. Everything that's in here is stuff I will eventually feel like I need to take out and use.
I was sure the plot board had the pieces I needed.
I'm sure it is too, Alan. I just want to look around first. Damn. Alright. Let's see. Cult of the Word.
Someone had fallen to their death from the rooftop.
New York's finest?
I knew I was making progress. I had to keep going. Straight to the top. The dirty cops lived down in the city. Their city. They had committed repulsive deeds to get there. They told themselves it was worth it.
Neat. I didn't even see the arrows for that one. I just found that one. Yeah, definitely give me that increased inventory space. Hell yeah. Give me the aim. Alright. I have no idea what the humming is about. Hey!
How's the memory doing?
Sorry, who are you? Kidding. Good to see you, Tim.
You had me going.
Cozy place you got here.
You know, your disappearance from Bright Falls is still the only thing that folks talk about. Well, that and Deerfest. Is this where you ended up back in 2010?
You know about that?
I am the sheriff of Bright Falls. Or I was.
Are you related to Sarah Breaker? She was the sheriff of Bright Falls back in 2010.
Yeah, she's my cousin. I had a police sketch made of Door based on my dreams. I sent it around and Sarah recognized the face from an old case file from the 80s. I moved out there to look into it and became sheriff after she left to join the feds.
So Deerfest is still a thing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's bigger than ever. You know, I got zapped here right before it was about to happen.
Funny, me too. What was in the case file about Door?
Not a lot of details in it. A local man named Warland Door went missing near Cauldron Lake. Eyewitnesses claim he was struck by a bolt of lightning and just vanished. I never found any official records of a Warland Door living in town or anywhere. Another dead end.
Door went missing in 1988. Age has not aged. Longevity not human. Alien magic. Uncle Frank would have known more, but he is dead. Not his real name. Hidden meaning? Remember, I was at the morgue. I was able to give those away. Why? What is this place? A dream? It feels like it's not a no place. No things that will move. Who, where, why, what? Facts. Missing time. No memory until now. Have I always ended up here? Will I forget when I get out? Projected aliens or UFO polyhedrons. I can't be positive, but I feel like the thing he's humming is the theme that they created for Quantum Break. I have not played Quantum Break, so I cannot speak to this. It's just my working theory. I don't know where I need to go now. Oh, lost. Oh, fuck.
Cut off a finger? You don't think they're gonna want us to, like, cut off a finger or something for this initiation, do you?
Nah. I'm sure we'll just chant some ceremonial stuff. Nothing to it.
Well, it's about time. We paid our dues. Made plenty of their problems disappear. Dumped all those nobodies down that chute.
What we did or didn't do, it's all behind us now. We're going straight to the top, partner.
Yep, like we died and went to heaven.
Wait, is that Mulligan and Thornton again? Jesus. Alright. We did New York's Finest and we did Cult of the Word. What happens when the clip of a lost film plays?
In the city trapped in eternal night, they watch the film where the night never arrives, where the night hides in your mind. Somebody fell. He said somebody fell from the roof, but I didn't see where the body fell or landed. So I didn't know where they would have jumped from. It'd be crazy trying to find this.
I think I forgot to check for this guy.
Got me, Mr. Casey. I'm all yours.
Is that the fucking brother?
That burning question in your mind.
How did you do it? How did you get me into that film clip without my remembering it? Talk to me, damn it!
You've seen the film? Good, good. Now you're ready to meet the Grandmaster. He's waiting for you in the projection booth where everything will be revealed, where he will project a new reality onto this one. And now, Mr. Casey, I've played my part to the end.
No! No! Crazy bastard! Why'd he jump?
The projection booth. Was that where I find the murder site?
Whoa. Okay, was not ready for it to go to total blackout. What was that? Fuck you, I'm not fighting you. Bye, loser. Not wasting my precious resources on you. Oh fuck, how do I get back inside? Oh shit, you're home this early? No, you did not. No, you didn't. I have no text. I have no text sent. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have to end a little sooner, but before I can do that, I have to find a way out of here, but I can't do that, so I'm just going to have to find the nearest save, and then we'll find a way out on the next stream, which will probably be next week. Alright, well, ending sooner than I would have liked, but whatever. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in, like, subscribe, all that stuff. I'll see you all